Have you started to feel like sports games peaked years ago? It's like we pay more money for less, year in and year out. AAA companies such as EA, 2K Interactive give us the same game with a higher price tag with a couple of different features and slap the updated yearly number on their title. We're getting scammed, we're getting bamboozled, and we're getting straight up treated with no respect from the companies that we entrust our hard-earned money to. From pay-to-win mechanics to microtransactions that'll have your head spinning to the copy and paste gameplay year after year, these companies have sold themselves out. But now, that era's done. ESG Football is at that door, and they're not knocking on it, and they're not gently tapping on it. They're kicking it down. They're showing these companies exactly what we want as consumers. Because at the end of the day, ESG Football is a game created by gamers for gamers. ESG Football is going to flip the sports gaming industry on its head. And here's exactly why. Real quick, before we jump right into the video, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and take the time now to thank God for everything that he's done for you. If you love what you're seeing out of this channel, go ahead and drop a sub. Stick around. Don't be afraid to like the video as well. And if you don't want to ever miss a video when I upload, go ahead and hit that bell for post notifications. Let's get right on into the video. ESG Football is not just a video game. It's a direct retaliation and response to the madness and the direction that these AAA companies have decided to take the sports gaming industry. This isn't just some game. This is a platform, and they're following Fortnite's model of success. Does anybody actually remember when Fortnite first came out? Compared to its counterpart of what it is today, the differences is almost unrecognizable. Fortnite has expanded into something so much bigger than just a battle royale. They have Lego mode. They have basically a full sandbox where gamers can go ahead and create whatever it is that their imagination can think of. Fortnite not only just expanded on the battle royale mode that they had, but they also added new content and kept their game fresh year after year. And that's exactly what ESG is going to do. EA Sports followed a completely different model. They make us pay for a new game year after year. And dare I say new game, when it's really just the same game, copied and pasted with a different cover athlete and a few different features. They advertise their game mode, Ultimate Team, and then after you finish playing that year's title, when the next one comes out, you can't even import that team that you probably spent hundreds of dollars on, but you have to now go and spend hundreds of dollars just to remain competitive on the next title. My next reason as to exactly why ESG is going to change the sports gaming industry. ESG Football is not some pay-to-win scam. It's not a pay-to-win tactic. You can most definitely be successful without spending a dime. And even if you do decide to spend a dime, the game is free. I've spoken directly to the developers of this video game, and they've told us that spending money on the game does not guarantee that you'll be successful. In series like 2K, people who buy VC can often take advantage of players who decide not to spend money. They'll be a 99 overall and then be playing people who are literally like 80s and 70s in the park or whatever it is, the game mode that they're wanting to play. But in ESG Football, the people who pay money for the first day to get their player up to an 85 will only be facing people who are an 85. The game is meant to be competitive, but it's also meant to be fair. It's not meant to put gamers at a disadvantage because you decided to spend money and I didn't. Your wallet is not going to save you when you play ESG Football. It's no buy or build mechanics. It's no wallet wins, and you're not going to find any broken metas. And that's another reason why ESG is just in a completely league of its own. How many times have you loaded up 2K and you played a 2K game, and every single game you're playing the same exact lineup? If it's not a point guard and a post scorer, or a post scorer and a lockdown, or a lockdown and a stretch, it's one of those. You're always going to play the same people, and everybody uses the same exact moves. There's no diversity to the game, and no diversity to the gameplay makes the gameplay stale, and it makes it boring. ESG football allows you to play the way you want to play. If you want to be a fast receiver, then you can be a fast receiver. But being a fast receiver doesn't necessarily make you that much better than a receiver who can route you up. ESG football is user versus user. It's skill versus skill. There is no AI that's going to save you in this game. And when I say user versus user, I really mean user versus user. Every person that's on that field is a real person. There is no AI carrying you. You're not going to be able to send a deep crosser down the field and then put a streak like you can in Madden and glitch out the cover 3 defenders and making a big hole shot in the defense. That's not going to happen, because in ESG football, if you do that, a user will lurk you. And I've been on the receiving end of those lurks, as well as lurked people when they tried to do things of that nature. It doesn't work. If your squad is not locked in, then you're gonna get cooked. Making a good play on ESG is unlike a feeling that you've ever experienced in a football game. Something that you do in this game, like getting a pick 6, for example, it feels so surreal because, one, you had to put yourself in position the entire play. You didn't just click on and then hold triangle and get a pick. No, you followed that receiver, you played your zone, you saw what the offense was trying to do, and you saw what the quarterback was going with the ball, and you broke on it and you made a play. That's something that you did. That is a user thing. That is something so rewarding, and it's something that competitive gaming just doesn't have today. Football is a team sport, and when you play ESG, you have to play as a team or you're not going to be successful. Games like 2K, sure, their Pro-Am series is a hit, and I myself also enjoy playing in the Pro-Am, but basketball is not football. In football, every single play, there's a pause. There's a time and a chance for your 11 or your 7 to look at the opposite side of the field and see what they're going to do pre-snap. And then post-snap, you all have the option to communicate and adjust to what you see after you snap the ball. Basketball is a fast-paced game. Football is a slow, methodical game. ESG is going to take over the sports gaming industry. Competitively, there's just no other game out on the market that can do the things that ESG is doing and that they are going to do. I've been talking to the devs and I've been hearing a lot of stuff from them. Some things can't be talked about now, but when I say that you guys need to trust, Willie Garden said it better himself in the video that he dropped. I'm going to go ahead and play a clip for you.
I think that this game is literally going to be the next biggest thing ever. I said this before in previous videos. You could call it glazing. You can say whatever you want. Remember that feeling if anybody's into any type of finance, crypto, anything like that. When Bitcoin hit the scene, nobody believed it. Nobody believed it. When Bitcoin hit the scene, nobody believed it, bruh. I've been telling people, ESG football is going to break the internet.
I heard it right there. ESG football is the Bitcoin of the sports gaming industry. I'm not the only one who believes in this game, man. It's a whole community of people that have been playing the game themselves, that have been speaking to the devs and listening to what they're saying and what they're trying to do. ESG football is a free-to-play game. It's a user versus user, 11 users versus 11 users on the field at the same time. 2K did it with a 5v5, but that's 10 people on the court at one time. With ESG Football, you're going to have 11 people versus 11 people. That's 22 people on the field at the same exact time. What other game is doing that? There's not going to be another experience other than ESG to have that kind of gameplay in a video game. It's not going to get stale because they're constantly going to update it on a regular basis, and you're not going to have to worry about AI defenders or a meta every single game. ESG Football is coming, and it's almost here, and it's going to change sports gaming as we know it. This is your warning. Stay ready or you're gonna get left. I'm not getting paid to promote this game, y'all. This is something that I truly believe in after being able to experience myself, and I'm just so satisfied as a consumer based off what I've been able to experience playing ESG. When they say that it's a game designed by gamers for gamers, they really took that statement and they took it to heart, and it's something that I'm very appreciative for. I hope that each and every single one of you all get a chance to experience this game. I hope to see y'all out on the field. And as always, go ahead and drop a thumbs up on the video if you liked it. I really would appreciate it. Just being able to talk about ESG and share my excitement with all of you is something that just puts a huge smile on my face. So with that being said, this is KJ2 Real. And we're signing off, man. As always, stay real, y'all.